Welcome, good to get you
It's
today.
okay, Gary, you look great. And I'm sorry I don't have time to stay and take calls. Next time I come back, I hope we'll be able to.
Well, I'll hold you to that because I think that's an important part of the whole conversation.
Yeah. Today I made it into the studio, next time the calls.
Baby. I know you're here to speak to the Chamber of Commerce, but we'll, if we get a chance, we'll talk about that. But there's a list of things I think that I'd like to talk about while I got you here. First and foremost, the big voice for the Liberal Party in our region, John Malloy, has decided no mas. How big of a hole is that, and how hard is it to find candidates for these ridings?
Well, let me just say, we will find a great candidate. We have all sorts of people around the province who are interested in running for us, and we'll find a great candidate here. But we will seriously miss John. He has been, he's been such a strong member, such a strong advocate for the region. That we renegotiated the Samsung deal, and it will take about $3.5 billion out of the cost of electricity. We're not going to build new nuclear, Gary, because we don't need it, and it's a $15 billion cost. So we are not going to move ahead with that. So we're working to take costs out of the electricity system. There are a number of programs that help industrial users keep the price of electricity down. But the reality is, when we came into office in 2003, the electricity system was in a shambles. We needed to rebuild the transmission system. We've done that. We have reliable, accessible energy, predictable energy at this point. We needed to make those investments, and we will continue to work to keep those costs down. There are a lot of other things that businesses need, as well as those predictable and affordable energy costs. They also need the infrastructure that I was talking about. So when I come to this region, if I just go back to transportation for a moment, when I come to this region, one of the things I hear about regularly is the need to be able to connect this region to other parts of the province. So the GO train, making sure that we focus on enhancing GO service. And again, that's something I'll be talking about at the Chamber of Commerce today. Those are priorities that are about business and the ability of business to thrive.
Well, the GO train's a perfect example because it is here, it is used, and yet the CN station has become a bit of a platform. So that's an issue that's out of your hands. And I hear constantly on the morning traffic reports the Toronto-bound GO train delayed here. So the whole system has to be better.
Yeah, and needs to be more frequent, and it needs to be upgraded, absolutely. And that, as I say, that's one of the things that's a priority for us.